हमारे निदेशक महोदय का आ चुके हैं।
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा। तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभाशीष मागे। गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
करने के लिए ऑफिसर उत्तर। भारत माता की भारत माता की भारत माता की। ऑफिसर पहन।
A perfect morning to everyone present in this August gathering. Our respected invitees for today's function: Head of the Division, Head R&D, Head CIF, faculty members, Registrar, administrative staff, my dear research scholars, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we all are assembled here to observe this most auspicious day when India got freedom from the British long colonial rule after a series of movements and struggle at midnight of the 15th August 1947. Today we are independent, free for work, can think and freely express our ideas. इस शुभ अवसर पर स्वाधीनता दिवस के शुभ अवसर पर मैं सबको अपने हार्दिक बधाई देता हूं। Today we take a pledge that we shall work for the unity and integrity of the country. The three colors of the Indian flag have three different meanings. Saffron signifies courage and sacrifice, white indicates peace and truth, whereas the green color shows the faith, growth, and auspiciousness of our great motherland. In the center of our flag, Ashok Chakra contains 24 evenly distributed spikes showing 24 quantities or qualities in humans. Today, we recall the great sacrifices of our freedom fighters and pay a tribute and homage to them for their exceptional contribution and sacrifices to India's independence. Sardar Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, Rajguru, Chandrasekhar Azad, Mahatma Gandhi, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Rashbihari Bose, Vishnuram Medhi, Bharat Ratna Gopinath Bardoloi ji, and Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed are to be named a few such freedom fighters. Besides, several other unsung heroes had also dedicated their life to free us from the British. We should not forget their outstanding contribution and sacrifices for our freedom. On this great letter day, we also pay tribute to our respect of our great Indian soldiers. They have sacrificed their lives for protecting us, and thus our sovereignty is sustained. We also salute to our doctors and the frontline COVID workers for their fearless, untiring effort to mitigate this pandemic. We sincerely recognize and appreciate their noble service in fight against COVID-19 pandemic. Friends, it is a great opportunity for us to witness the celebration of the 75th years of India's independence. IASST is also organizing several programs under the banner of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, has often shared his vision of building a new Atmanirbhar Bharat by 2022. But for the further progress, what we need, actually we also need the women's empowerment and autonomy. Improvement of their political, social, economic, and health status is significant for the holistic development of our country. Education is one of the most important means of empowering the women. In India, the women's literacy rate is about 54%, but this rate is relatively lower in the rural areas. The highest female literacy rate is in Kerala, 92%, whereas Assam ranked 26th position in the women's literacy rate. But IASST is a great example where the female students are more than the male students, suggesting that this institute values the women's education. Nevertheless, we know that women are nowhere less than the men, but sometimes they are better than the men. The recent Olympic Games has again proved it. Let us cheer for our athletes and congratulate them who bagged the medals for the country, including those who have participated in this game and have given their best effort and showcase their talent. I wish that in the next Olympic Games to be held in Paris, they may bring more medals for us. But at this juncture, I like to specifically mention about our female athletes from the Northeast India, such as Mary Kom, Mirabai Chanu, Lavlina Boragohai, Hima Das. These are exemplary because they have defeated all the odds, and the remoteness of the region could not be an obstacle for their success, path of success, and they become a source of inspiration for us and pave the path of the Indian women in the sports. Friends, another important point that I like to mention today, that we know from the newspapers and the statistics that there is a significant decline in the COVID-19 positivity rate in Assam and in the entire country. However, we must remain cautious and strictly follow the COVID-appropriate behavior to protect ourselves, our family, and our neighbors. The second wave of the COVID turned out to be much more aggressive and lethal than the first wave. And the scientists are predicting and warning against the third wave of the COVID. Therefore, this year we have followed COVID appropriate behavior in organizing the Independence Day celebration by avoiding gathering, maintaining social distancing, and use of modern digital technology in a best possible manner for the celebration of this auspicious day. We are aware that, like most of the other countries of the world, the past year, even up to some extent this year, has been a critical for the Indian higher education sector as well. The COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted the academic calendar and also has caused a massive gap in students' learning and research activities. However, there is another side of the coin as well. Every crisis opens up new avenues of opportunity. That is the reason that why, despite of multiple infrastructural handicaps, virtual learning and interactions becomes a norm today. Taking the advantage of this modern technology, we have been organizing several programs under the banner of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, and recently we have organized a virtual laboratory for the school students because they are not being able to go to the schools due to this lockdown, and the school students from class 8 to 10, they are immensely benefited by this virtual laboratory. I thank all the members of the organizing committee for all the programs so far we have organized in the IASST. The launch of the new education policy in July 2020 acted as a further catalyst for reforms in higher education. The policy envisages Indian universities as multidisciplinary learning and research centers to provide meaningful, localized solutions to the country's problems. My dear student friends, today you are aware that our country is moving forward with an approach of multidisciplinary and holistic education with multiple entries and exit policy as envisaged in the new education policy. Some of the salient features of this policy are merger of the institutions for promoting interdisciplinary education and research, minor degree in emerging areas with additional credits, and study of several subjects in our mother tongue. The whole idea is to build global competences, improve employability, nurture human values, concern for the environment, and ensure access and continuing education, thus making education more inclusive. A great emphasis has been given to research and innovation by forming a consortium for academic research and ethics to foster the quality of research. Therefore, IASST and other autonomous institutes of the GST are marching ahead to become the members of the newly proposed multidisciplinary education and research university, in short, MED. Multidisciplinary education and research are the need of the hour. If you want to provide an impactful solution to a problem, an interdisciplinary approach is the best. In the line and length of the same, IASST is also developing a robust interdisciplinary approach. The newly established interdisciplinary research center provides evidence for that. However, although our focus should be on research and innovation, nevertheless, there should be a strong emphasis on how innovation can make a societal impact. We should also guide our students to think from a citizen-centric perspective to inculcate greater societal values. We should also encourage multidisciplinary joint national and international research projects to foster research quality, not only in the IASST, but in the several institutions of the country. We also need to build a very sound research ecosystem and culture, IAST and several institutes of our country. I also like to highlight few of the important new steps taken or will be taken to improve the quality of life and research at IASST. Although some substantial amount of the work has been done in the past, couple of months, because because COVID-19 pandemic has impaired several things. However, we should not be complacent and we should go ahead. The need of the hour is that we should march ahead for betterment. The much awaited children park will be inaugurated after this program. The ATM to be installed in the main gate is about to complete. The process of starting a cooperative society inside the campus for the benefit of the campus dwellers has been initiated. Also, the medicine and garden and 100 capacity women's hostel proposals in a full swing progress are progressing very well. What we need, the demand of the hour is that we need to work unanimously and progressively to achieve our target. And I am very much confident that with our collective efforts, we shall overcome every odds and achieve the desired milestone. I wish you again a very happy Independence Day. Jai Hind.
धन्यवाद निदेशक महोदय जी। हम आपसे वादा करते हैं कि आपके दिए हुए भाषण में जो बातें आपने कही उस पर हम अमल करेंगे तथा हम अपने देश को और अपने संस्थान को आगे बढ़ाएंगे। इसी के साथ हम कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हैं। कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए तथा उसमें सांस्कृतिक रंग भरने के लिए अब मैं एक बार फिर से कुमारी काव्यश्री फुकन को पोडियम पर आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगा कि वे यहाँ आए तथा सभी के समक्ष एक गीत प्रस्तुत करें।
অসমীৰ সন্মান খোদায়ে ৰাখিলে আৰুনো কমই কি অসমীয়াৰ লালিতা পালিতা মই তুলনীয়া জীৱ অসমীৰ সন্মান খোদায়ে ৰাখিলে আৰুনো কমই কি মনে করিল অসমীর মাঝে মনে শিখিল বিহু করে মিলন দিয়া বিহু করে মিলন দিয়া বরগীত জিকির কামড়ি মানিল বরগীত জিকির কামড়ি মানিল বাতিল বরলুই পাররে শীতল কইনা দরে বরলুই পাররে শীতল কইনা দরে মিঠা পানি তো পিতি অসমীর সন্মান খোদায়ে ৰাখিলে আৰু কমই কি পৃথিৱীখনে জীৱন কেৱল অসীম পক্ষীৰে নৰমইল পৃথিৱীখনে জীৱন কেৱল অসীম পক্ষীৰে নৰমইল অসমীয়াই মোক তুলিছে জানিছে অসমীয়াই মোক Sentalise, kene koi hoy paon, kene koi hoy paon, tere diyo sadi, অসমীর সন্মান খোদায়ে ৰাখিলে আৰুনো কমই কি অসমীয়াৰ লালিতা পালিতা মই তুলনীয়া জীৱ অসমীৰ সন্মান খোদায়ে ৰাখিলে আৰুনো কমই কি অসমীৰ সন্মান খোদায়ে ৰাখিলে আৰুনো কমই কি
अब आगे बढ़ते हुए मैं हमारे कुल सचिव महोदय डॉक्टर दिगंत गोस्वामी जी यहाँ आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगा कि वे यहाँ आए तथा उन प्रकीर्तित नायकों के नाम घोषणा करें जिन्हें इस वर्ष संस्थान द्वारा उनके कार्यों के लिए सम्मानित किया जाएगा।
One good morning to one and all here and those who are online. On this auspicious day of 25th Independence Day, celebrated as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, we have a special program. We are going to felicitate two distinguished persons who excel in their profession and contributed greatly to the society. We feel that they did not get due recognition they should get, but it is better to deserve an honor and not get it than get it and not deserve. They enriched others' lives and brought prosperity to others. I like to introduce. We are lucky that at least one of them could come here. He is Mr. Ambika Prasad Sharma, a distinguished teacher, an ideal teacher, social worker, who is associated with many organizations, including Scouts and Guides. We consider it a great honor to felicitate him. I would like to request Dr. Munima Bora Sosudi Madam to kindly read out his citation of honor.
On this auspicious occasion, I take the pleasure to read the citation of honor presented to Mr. Ambika Prasad Sharma. Born on 2nd October 1950, Mr. Sharma has been in the noble service of a school teacher. After completing his BA from IASST Guwahati, Mr. Sharma took a postgraduate diploma in English teaching from Guwahati University. Henceforth, he started his service career in Kokrajhar Government Higher Secondary School in 1974 as teacher and worked there till March 1992. Then he joined the Cotton Collegiate Government Higher Secondary School as a teacher from April 1992 to October 2010 until his retirement. At present, Mr. Sharma is active in many posts like President, District Secretary, Joint State Secretary, and State Organizing Commissioner in different districts of Assam, of Bharat, South, and Guides. He is also the president of Janardhan Devalaya, Panbazar, and Bharatiya Shikshan Mandal, Batkusi branch, Guwahati. On the occasion of the celebration of the 75th Independence Year of India, being celebrated as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, IASST considers it an honor to felicitate Mr. Sharma for his dedicated service to his profession and society. Wishing him every success and happiness in life, Professor Afis Kumar Mukherjee, Director IASST, Guwahati 781035, 15th of August 2021. Thank you.
Now I would like to request our Honorable Director, Professor A.K. Mukherjee sir, to kindly felicitate Ambika Prasad Sharma sir with a Pulam Gamusa, a shawl, a sorai, a citation, and a plasma-coated flag of Kamakhya Temple. Now I would like to introduce another distinguished person who will be felicited in absentia. Mr. Devojit Burman, a successful entrepreneur who contributed to the state in many ways. I would like to request Mrs. Nirmali Devi to kindly read out his citation of honor.
citation of honor presented to Mr. Devjit Burman. Born on 1st September 1974, Mr. Burman is a successful entrepreneur of Nankar Bharia district, Nalbari. After completing his B.Com from Nalbari Commerce College, Nalbari, Mr. Burman took the bold step of starting the business of fish farm in the year 1990 with 1 bigha fishery land. Since then, Mr. Burman has expanded his occupation to pig, local chicken, cow, duck, and goat farming. His business is now extended over 262 bighas of land. He has trained over 10,000 farmers in his center to date. He is well known as fish, seed, and piglet producer and supplier in any India and most of the states of India, also other countries like Bhutan, Bangladesh, Nepal. On the occasion of the celebration of 75th Independence Year of India, being celebrated as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, IASST considered it an honor to felicitate Mr. Burman for motivated service to his profession and success as an entrepreneur. Wishing him every success and happiness in life from Professor Ashish Kumar Mukherjee, Director IASST, Guwahati 781035, 15th August 2021. Thank you.
कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हुए मैं डॉक्टर तारिणी देव गोस्वामी जी से आग्रह करूंगा कि वे यहाँ आए और स्लोगन प्रतियोगिता के विजेताओं के नाम घोषित करें। साथ ही प्रोफेसर एच बालू, प्रमुख भौतिक विज्ञान प्रभाग से भी अनुरोध है कि वे स्लोगन प्रतियोगिता के विजेताओं को पुरस्कार प्रदान करें।
स्वतंत्रता दिवस की ये सभी शुभ अवसर पर यहाँ उपस्थित सभी को और इंटरनेट के माध्यम से ये प्रोग्राम में जुड़ने वाले सभी को मेरा हार्दिक अभिनंदन। हमारे संस्थान ने इस अवसर पर कोई प्रतियोगिता के आयोजित किया था। उनमें से एक नारा लेखन प्रतियोगिता, स्लोगन राइटिंग कंपटीशन, उसका परिणाम मैं घोषित करने जा रहा हूं। उससे पहले मैं सभी प्रतियोगियों को जिसने इस प्रतियोगिता में हिस्सा लिया बधाई देता हूं इस प्रतियोगिता में हिस्सा लेने के लिए, और इस प्रतियोगिता का परिणाम घोषित करने जा रहा हूं। प्रतियोगिता में एक सर्टिफिकेट और नगद राशि का व्यवस्था कर रहा हूं। The first prize winner is Mr. Bidyut Tutia। उनको मैं यहाँ आमंत्रित करता हूँ। दूसरा पुरस्कार, सेकंड प्राइज, स्वीटी विश्वासी। तीसरा पुरस्कार, थर्ड प्राइज विनर, देयर आर 2 विनर्स, आशीष कुमार परासर और प्रणामी भारद्वाज। आशीष कुमार परासर और प्रणामी भारद्वाज। प्रणामी हियर।
उपस्थित सभी दर्शकवृंद, इंटरनेट से उपलब्ध दर्शकवृंद सभी को हार्दिक अभिनंदन जनाता हूँ। भारत का 75 साल गिरने, 75 साल का आजादी का जो इस साल आजादी के अमृत महोत्सव चल रहा है, इसी का आधार पर तो ये जो प्रतियोगिता essay, that is essay writing competition, and the themes आत्मनिर्भर भारत और implementation of science and technology for the welfare of common people. So third prize winner is Muhammad Abu Shahid, class 10, obtaining the mark 17.5 out of 25 from Nagabandha Jatiyo Vidyalaya, Nagabandha, Morigaon. So second prize winner is Miss Majula Yasmin, class 10, who obtained 18.5 out of 25 from the same Nagabandha Secondary School, Nagabandha, Morigaon, Assam. And the first prize goes to Muhammad Shahib Akhtar, class 10, obtaining the marks 19.5 out of 25 from the same Nagabandha Jatiyo Vidyalaya, Nagabandha, Morigaon, Assam. So now I announce the result of the cleanliness competition organized amongst our workers. So we divided them in groups. So we made 4 groups, and the 4 group members were assigned some duties like cleanliness of the roads, cleanliness of the lawns, and internal cleanliness of BCH and our main administrative campus. First, the consolation prize. The consolation prize goes to Group B with members Mohan Boro, Nipen Boro, Pankaj Das, Vijaya Bora, Sonitra Bosumitari. The third prize goes to Group D, Munna Basfar, Junu Boro, Anima Vashya, Lakshman and Jagannath. The second prize goes to Group C, Raman Talukdar, Deepak Das, Manav Pathak, Vipul Saikya and Navin Rekha. And the best group chosen by our committee was Group A, Bhagwan Boro, Probiti Talukdar, Prafulla Das, Satya Singh Sargari and Ajay Basho. O Mora Ponar De, O Mursifuri De, Enekon Kuola, Enekon Kupola, Enekon Moro Mordi. O Murfuri Amar, O Morfudima, পৃথিবীর কত বিসারি জনন্ত নুপুয়া করিলেও ও মোর পাজাথাই ও মোর হনিয়া সাইরো এবার মুখনি তোমার হেপা মোর বলুয়ানা সাইরো এবার মুখনি তোমার হেপা মোর বলুয়ানা